All right, I'm going to have a go at the Guardian's Cryptic Crossword for Wednesday, December 4th, set today by Fed. I can't remember what I know about Fed, so we'll just have to see what comes today. Handle, cross from the right, then hit on the counter. Yeah, there's a lot going on there. Cross could be X, right could be R. Oh, of course, from the right on an across clue means we read it backwards. Yeah, so it might be a word for cross that we read backwards and then hit on the counter. Oh, might also be on the counter, might also be a reversal. So we have two words backwards. So then handle would be the definition. Not seeing it. Let's try set includes finale from Freddy. So I'm thinking finale from Freddy is an E, and then I read Mercury, for example. Must be planet, which has an E in it. And the other letters spell plant. Yes, I think if you plant your foot, you set your foot. All right, that wasn't too bad. Let's try some of these downs. Oh, I don't like these grids that look like a portcullis. Volkswagen is on order for driver, say. Well, I'm wondering, like Mercury, for example, driver, say, would be a golf club, and Volkswagen have a golf. Um, but how is club for on order? Ah, is there another word for club, golf, golf stick, golf thing? I'm going to put in club is on order. No, I don't see that at all. Occasionally, Barry may host. All right, so I'm thinking we take the occasional letters of Barry May. Yeah, I've started with the odd ones, but the even ones spell army. So a large number could be a host or an army. Oh, agreement of terms for you and Aardman. Nick Park oddly overlooked. Well, Aardman Animation gave us the wonderful Wallace and Gromit. Nick Park. Yeah, so again, oddly overlooked. I think we're gonna take the even letters. ADANCP. Now, so well, maybe just I was starting with Aardman. Yeah, it's funny. I don't know. Anyway, Nick Park. Yeah, if you overlook the odd letters, IK, AK, that doesn't seem right. No, gonna have to come back to that. All right, party time for those who've been on white powder. So I think this is just a cryptic definition. We're supposed to think of something else, but I think it's skiing would be the being on white powder, and the après ski would be the party time afterwards. Although whenever I've skied, I've been too worn out after it to do much partying, but sitting by a fire with some cocoa would be nice. All right, a celebrant working in place of worship. Well, working can be an anagram. Celebrant is 9 letters plus A. Ooh, I think we have tabernacle. I don't know if it's specifically a place of worship, but it's part of, I suppose, the tabernacle, the Mormon tabernacle choir, etc. All right, criminals regularly flood bogs on the outside. Ah, again, regularly are we taking every, but that E, yeah, makes me think it's not going to be every other letter of something. Criminals, regular, well, maybe partly, maybe something for criminals first, and then regularly flood. Oh, bogs on the outside might be loos going around something, or yeah, some other word for toilets. No, I don't see that. All right, let me try this one. Lad eating unlimited lunch. Keep children's party favorite. Definitely the first half sounds like the word play. Lad, something for a word for lad. Eating. Oh, unlimited lunch. Could that be buffet or all you can eat? Oh, maybe unlimited means you remove the outer letters of the word lunch. I don't think I've seen that before, but I could see that the limits of the word lunch are the L and the H, and unlimited means just UNC. So we have UNC maybe inside a word for lad. Oh, maybe then keep as well. Castle could be a keep. Oh, yes. That's it exactly. So, a children's party favorite would be a bouncy castle. So the lad is a boy eating the middle letters of lunch. Ah, that's a good one to get. Let's go back to the acrosses. Oh, this one looks risky moment. Risky, I think something that's risky is iffy. A moment is a jiffy, and you discard J for Jack. I suppose that comes from playing cards. Instrument in crate, partner opens. I'm thinking it's going to be an instrument. Oh, I'm thinking a squeeze box. Yeah, I think the crate is the box. Mama's got a squeeze box. Partner. Oh, yeah, your partner is your squeeze, of course. By the way, I saw Squeeze in concert 2 years ago, I think, and they were magnificent. They were supporting Daryl Hall and John Oates, who are now sadly broken up, and they wiped the stage with Hall and Oates. Anyway, if you get a chance to see Squeeze, definitely go and do that. All right, splits extremely Croatian, filled with passion. All right, I think filled with passion is going to be the definition. The extremely, is that going to be the S and the T of the outer letter of split, or the C and the N? Of course, it might be splits is the definition, and extremely Croatian is the C and the N. And that's going to be filled with a four-letter word for passion beginning with L. I don't think lust is passion, is it? But something split or yes. Yeah, I'm not sure about that. Which way to read it? Small functions initially giving warm, intimate feeling. Um, I think it's going to be an intimate feeling, but I'm not seeing a word. I think these ones I've put in so far are right. Ah, Oh, how about coziness? Ah, yeah, I think it's something to do with the small functions are maybe cos for cosine. Oops, I meant to put in an I there. Initially giving warm. Yeah, I'm not sure about the how this one is working. Ah, no, yeah, so sorry. It's actually, I mean, the word cosines is right there, but I was trying to break it up into multiple, but it's cosines, but which goes initially, in other words, before the S for small. All right. So now, ooh, our criminals, I'm thinking felons. Yes, let me put it in, and we would get the FLO, regularly flood bogs on the outside. Oh, the bogs on the outside are the fens in the Fen Country. Lovely piece of music by Vaughan Williams. Um, and then LO. Yeah, oh, it's okay. So that's the two even letters from flood. Yeah, a little bit slow today. All right, so now we have this ends with a B. Oh, a handle could be a doorknob. Ah, yes, and I should have remembered we've seen before a cross can be a rood, the holy rood. And to hit something might be to bonk it, although that has other meanings, but that both of those are reversed. All right. And here's this agreement of terms for you and Ardman. No, don't see it. All right, president. Oh, I like these ones that go all the way across, so that in order, so you're not jumping around the grid. President. Oh well, must be Abraham Lincoln. I see hosting supporters meeting with starter for Manchester City. Not quite sure how the wordplay is going. I see hosting supporters meeting. Ah, so I think the supporter we've seen before is a bra. Oh, I see is a aha, which hosts the bra. And then we have the starter for Manchester is the M. And then Lincoln is just defined by city. All right. Cuppa, no milk. Sun replaces last of hot. Water. Um, yeah, so not sure. Other than I think we're going to have some words with a T, and then we're going to replace that T, the last of hot, with an S for water. I wonder if it's the something C, Black Sea. Ah, yeah. So cuppa with no milk would be black tea, of course. But then putting in the S for sun, we get black sea. How about somehow leave cult leader to try meat? Not sure if the definition is somehow our meat. I'm wondering if somehow could be an anagram indicator. Yes, of leave cult with the leading letter of try to give us an extra T, and I think then we get a veal cutlet. All right. Ah, that gives us a nice V there. Split. Oh, cloven. Yeah, I think like a cloven hoof is split. So the extreme letters of Croatian, and passion is love. All right. Can we get this one now? Oh, agreement might be unison. But not sure how that would be working. Terms for you, I think might be the letter U. And Ardman. The Ardman is still the part that's throwing me. See, I'm wondering if Nick is giving us the NI, with Park oddly removing the A and the K. No, so I'm not very confident in that one. It's too early to use the check this button for me. I just have my own silly rules. All right, but let's try skillfully hiding rising chaos in Congress. I'm wondering if it's going to be skillfully. No, skillfully hiding. Yeah, I think it's going to be in Congress. Yeah, so I think maybe a word for skillfully might be ably. I'm wondering about assembly could be Congress. Is that the right length? It is. We have ably. The chaos is a mess, and that is rising or reversed. All right. Connected to writing an American volume on biggest part of Amtrak Railway. I'm thinking connected to writing might be the definition, and I'm thinking literary. But I'm not quite sure how it would work. Well, we do have railway would be RY. Um, yeah, we actually have. No, I was going to say we have letters of railway except for W, but we're also short an A. Connected to writing, so it may not be literary, it might be a similar word. All right, how about our retired doctor breaking into concrete storeroom? All right, I think it might be a storeroom. Thinking a larder, because we have DR backwards, retired doctor, and that's breaking into concrete. I don't think is LAER. Yeah, is there some other word for a storeroom? Locker? No. What is a? Oh, no, it is larder because concrete can mean real, and it's all retired. Yeah, yeah. So everything is backwards. All right, may as well finish the downs first for a change. Writers describing record muscles. All right, I think it's going to be muscles. Describing can mean going around. So I think something like pens going around EP. Oh, what are the muscles? I don't pay too much attention to my muscles, other than in the crossword abs and triceps. Oh, biceps. Ah, yes, the brand name Bic, of course. Very reliable. I don't know, are they still a good brand? They used to be great. You could always rely on a Bic. But I find as I get older, a lot of brands start compromising on quality to make more money. Anyone still a Bic aficionado? Anyway, the Bics go around that EP, which is a very useful abbreviation. All right, band remains supporting Oasis essentially. Okay, I think we're going to, it's going to be a four-letter band and it's going to be the middle letters of remains supporting Oasis. Hey, what are the middle letters? O-R? A-O-R-S. Yeah, how is that? Yeah, I'm not sure if I'm reading that correctly. Yeah, supporting has 10 letters, so the O and the R are the essential, remains as 7, so the A is the middle one, and Oasis 5, of course. Um, I don't see, yeah, I must be misreading that one. All right, let's go finish the crosses. Gasp on getting into tub. That's a great clue. Um, our Bets had a comment the other day about, I think, whether you prefer the sort of short, pithy clues, where I think you have to use a lot of lateral thinking, versus the very verbose ones where there's a lot of wordplay to um, play around with. I think gasp may simply be breathe. I can't think what else would fit. But how is that on getting into? Oh, it's not breathe. Oh, how about breath? There we go. Um, on getting into tub. Ah, yeah. So on a certain subject is regarding, and the tub is the bath, of course. All right, I do like that. Um, this must be arithmetic. I time chat about taking R and R whimsically. Well, I'm thinking it might be a reference. Yeah. So I think the definition is R whimsically because people talk about the three R's, even though the last R is arithmetic, which should be arithmetic. And I think it's METIC, an anagram of I time chat with the first R. All right. Hence, almost red, raw. So hence would be so. Almost red is red without the final letter. And if something is raw, it might be sore. Broadcast of TV show, porridge, for instance. Oh, what is that? Now, of course, porridge is italicized and comes after TV show, but I think it might be porridge as an example of a as breakfast cereal, I suppose. Ah, yes, and so a TV show might be a serial, serial, but broadcast telling us it's a homophone. All right. Showing Europe's upset about vote. I presume Europe's is going to be anagrammed or upset. A vote might be, could be Y or N, or it could be X. I'm thinking it's going to be X and it's going to be an X. Yeah, exposure would be showing, of course. All right, here's our band. Remains. Well, I'm thinking sash. Ah, yeah, so I think it your remains are the remains of a fire, let's put it that way, might be ash. And they support the middle letter of oasis. All right. I was making that far too complicated. Oh my goodness, I didn't even realize I had finished. I went back up to finish it off. Well, this was very straightforward today from Fed, so I appreciate that. Oh, there was one I wasn't sure about, which was actually, I think a couple unison. I know felons I did work out in the end. All right, let's check all. Unison is right, but we'll have to check. Was there another one I wasn't sure of? I think I didn't even write it down because I was so unconfident about it. Um, anyway, let's head on over to 15 squared and just be grateful for a quick solve today. All right, Fed makes a welcome. Oh, the blog is by Eileen. Fed makes a welcome return. Enjoyable and rewarding, clever and witty. Ah, it's funny. The one she said she couldn't parse is the same one I couldn't parse. All promptly sorted. Please see comments 1 and 2. Yeah, that's great. The comment section here is wonderful. Lots of favorites. Yeah. So I think I followed all of these pretty easily. Some I tripped myself up and made them harder than they needed to be. All right, the infamous. I know this is very clever. You is a term of you. Yeah, that's pretty much as far as I got. There are the rest of the downs. 3 down. Oh, the ends of U and Ardman are U and N. Plus Nick. Prison. Oh my goodness. Minus the odd letters of park. Wow. That's I don't know. I think everything else was at a very constant or, low level but consistent level of difficulty. And then you get that very difficult one thrown in. Oh, Sun Park, the footballer. Yeah. Yeah, that was very, very difficult. All right. Well, I did enjoy that. There were some very nice surfaces in that one. Anyway, thank you as always for watching and have a great day.